More trouble for two other officers from the former Columbus Vice Unit. Yesterday, NBC4 told you about the lawsuit filed on behalf of 6 women who worked at Kahoots Strip Club. That suit names officers Whitney Lancaster and Stephen Rosser. NBC4's Tyler Beckham spent some time today digging into that lawsuit. He joins us now with what he's uncovered. Tyler.
Darlene, from text messages to emails between Rosser and Kahoots owners, as outlined in the federal lawsuit, Rosser and Lancaster are accused of retaliating against Kahoots for firing an employee by citing 6 dancers with bogus charges and placing demands on Kahoots. The lawyer who filed tells me it all ultimately put the club out of business.
We used to bust prostitution rings and stuff like that, so I did it. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's crazy.
Lawyer David Goldstein used to work in the county prosecutor's office, so police officers were typically his witnesses or experts. But in one of his latest cases,
it was basically pure retaliation, in my opinion, and what we believe the evidence is going to show.
He represents 6 women, former dancers who worked at Kahoots Strip Club in northwest Columbus, who say former vice officers Whitney Lancaster and Stephen Rosser improperly arrested them for violating the city's no-touching law, allegedly in retaliation for Kahoots firing a bouncer. It's the same law vice officers cited when arresting Stormy Daniels at a Northside strip club last summer.
I never saw this coming, didn't think that this was going to turn into what it turned into, so obviously I'm thinking we're going to continue investigating this group of, strippers and strip clubs.
That's Rosser during an internal review of the Daniels arrest. In the lawsuit, Goldstein alleges after Rosser and Lancaster cited the 6, Kahoots owners gave in on the officers' demands that they fire one manager and replace him with that bouncer. But it was too late for the business.
All of a sudden, these women are being charged, and obviously you're going to lose patrons when the police are charging women for conduct that is not illegal.
Ultimately, Kahoots went out of business. NBC4 obtained this email from Rosser to the Kahoots owners, bullet pointing how they should run their business, requiring background checks of all employees, using specific ID checking equipment as well. And there are more bullet points that you'll see coming up in an hour. Rosser and Lancaster are on desk duty tonight pending the completion of a federal investigation into overall vice operations. That's separate from this. I reached out to the city attorney's office for comment, but was told no decision's been made about their legal representation. I've also reached out to the attorney representing them in the Stormy Daniels case, but was told that that attorney is not working with them in this instance. At the Watch 4 Alert Desk, Tyler Beckham, NBC4.
All right, Tyler, thank you. Not the